guys, Tom here and welcome back to another episode of GTA 5 Pimp My Ride, where today, as you saw by that intro, it is a bit different. Basically, all my garages are full with all the characters. Obviously I have 4 cars in each garage, and I've got 4 cars. So, now there's obviously a lot more that I want to do. So what am I going to do with the other cars? So you may remember me saying about giving cars some kind of send-off type thing, and that's basically what this is. I've switched back to Michael to go back to kind of like, because I started with Michael, so I'm going back to him, and I picked the car that I don't really want out of Michael's garage pretty much, and it's this. It's the Canis Kalahari, I think it is. Yeah, not the nicest of things. I think I did a decent job with it, with the like orange neon. I think it looks decent, but it's still far from my favourite, obviously. Yeah, not the nicest thing. So I'm going to give it the send-off. That's why we're here on top of a mountain and not in the middle of the city, because it involves, let's just say it involves an explosion. So, yeah, as you can see, there's the cargo bomb I used to actually get it here. But after this, I suppose it should be a normal episode. I'll cut to, like, the kind of usual beginning, where it should be me telling you the car, and then we'll go and pimp it. But for all the episodes from now on, every single one is going to have some kind of send-off of sending off a car. It's literally just gone dark as well. So, without further ado, got the grenades. I would go for sticky bombs, but I'm scared this is going to despawn. So, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here, drop that, and run, and run, and run. Yeah, rest in peace, Canis Kalahari. Oh god, that fire's spreading. No, don't set my cargo bomb on fire. Don't set my cargo bomb on fire, please. Please. Yeah, now I've got cops. Trying to make a swift escape. Don't worry, cops. I'm sure you'll get lots of other calls up here, because this is going to be the site of a lot more explosions in the future. There are a lot more explosions. So, I suppose I'll cut to me doing the normal part of the episode. Something else, as I don't really have too much time as I'm making this, the chances are I'm going to be making the rest of the episode tomorrow, which is Wednesday. So if this video goes up on a Wednesday, that is why, and not the usual Tuesday, or I'll see, but the chances are I'll be doing the rest of the episode on the Wednesday. So, I'll see you guys in 1 minute. So then, I am back at Michael's garage, where obviously it's going to be kind of like a normal episode from now on. So, I'm going to be doing something a bit more sporty than the Kalahari. Well, actually, having said that, anything is more sporty than the Kalahari. It's literally, I don't even know what it is. It's just, yeah, not the best thing in the world, and it's not there anymore, let's just say. As you did see, it kind of went up in flames. So, go to Travel and Transport. If you remember, last episode did the Cognoscetti Cabrio, which was on Legendary, so they're doing Southern San Andreas this time. Now, I did say anything sportier than this. So, we're going to be doing, if I can find it, the Cheval Fugitive, I think it is, which is similar to the Carrine Dilettante, less expensive, but it looks better. It just does, it looks nicer, looks slightly more sporty, so you never know, I might be able to turn it into something pretty cool. So I'm going to order that. Last time I did car in pink, so I'm going to do it in yellow. And there we go. So there's one Cheval Fugitive in yellow. And something I'll just quickly explain is, probably in episodes in the future I won't be doing the whole kind of cinematic thing that I did. I'll probably maybe show you me blowing up the cars basically, or I'll just tell you which ones have gone. I don't know. If you kind of like if you want me to kind of show you me blowing up the cars, or just say, okay, so we're like switching this car for this car sort of thing, then let me know in the comments which you prefer. But I'll see you when I'm with the Cheval Fugitive. Well, here it is, the Fugitive, the Cheval, Cheval. I guess it's kind of a play on words, or which was like Chevrolet, so Cheval. I don't know, but here it is in a very bright yellow. Probably not, the nicest colour, but I will probably end up changing that, obviously next to Michael's car, which is a much nicer, car compared to that at the moment. But hopefully, it might look, nearly as nice. I haven't really pimped that as such, just did it while I was kind of completing the campaign. They're not the nicest looking of things, but what I did notice is, if you look, it's kind of got a slight kind of wide body type thing with the wheel arches, which you never know, there could be kind of bumper or bumper upgrades, which allow me to kind of do something with those. So that might be something. I doubt it, but you never know. So, I'm going to jump into the Cheval. Cheval just doesn't seem very right, so I'm just going to say Cheval, even though it kind of sounds, like really snotty, but Cheval. So, oh yes, I remember there really isn't a very long journey to Los Santos Customs. Especially when the car's like not really that slow. It's not slow. Cheval. I bet that's probably actually how it's supposed to be said. Cheval. I'm just going to stop kind of attempting to say it. So, armour, it doesn't look like the strongest thing in the world, so obviously you need that. Brakes, obviously, always helpful. Engine, to make it faster, its top speed and acceleration aren't great. Horn, I'll leave. Headlights, xenon, neon kits, yes. Which I don't really do too much at the start of the series, but I'm starting to do neon kits a lot more, because it's more kind of it being pimped. Yellow on black, but I'm not going to keep obviously the body colour yellow, just the plate. So I'll come back to the respawn. Transmission, race, turbo, obviously that increases the acceleration by quite a lot. Wheel type, what do I want here? Sport, I suppose. Go for those. Wheel colour, black, no, it has the silver bit round the edge. Can't do that. Will they have a silver bit round the edge, but will they turn the whole bit being black? Yes, that's what I want. Tyres, custom tyres, just makes it look better, more kind of bulletproof tyres. Tyre smoke, I have no idea what colour I want to make this. Have a quick think. Okay, yeah, I think I know. We'll go for green tyre smoke. This might look horrible, but I kind of want to experiment a bit. Limo. Now, it's bright yellow, so let's make it another bright colour, pretty much. You obviously guessed with the tyre smoke what it could be. Metallic, bright yellow, what's kind of also bright, and is the same colour as the tyre smoke. Although, maybe bright green, if I can find it. Lime green. Now that looks beautiful. Forget it, I'm doing it. It actually doesn't look too bad. It actually looks decent. Obviously, I kind of want the cars to be quite bright. Actually, what I might... Should I do should I do green, or is that a bit of a green overkill? No, you can't have a green overkill. Yeah, maybe you could if you made the wheels green, or the alloys green on the wheels and such. But I'm not. Pretty much, I'm just not, because that'll make it look absolutely disgusting. I'm pretty sure that's all the customization options. There isn't too many. There's only 11, but it looks decent. It doesn't look too bad, and it's actually daytime for once, so be able to get a decent look at the car. Obviously, you've got the green tyre spoke, which isn't the same shade. It's not lime green, but that's alright. Like, the back, it isn't great. If you look at it from the front, it looks decent. Not too bad. The back's not amazing. What I don't need to do with these cars is look at the interior. And when I went back, when I recustomized the back blade, I decided to drive some Sonos Customs in first person. And when I got into the car, down the middle, kind of like where the gear lever would be, gear stick, there's a nitrous tank, like out of Need for Speed, or obviously the Fast and Furious films. So I thought that was pretty cool, but this doesn't really have anything fancy about the interior in any way. It's not going to drive the best, because it is a 4-door saloon. It's not the best in the world, but it looks pimped. You wouldn't kind of go, if you saw this drive past, you wouldn't be like, oh, it's just a normal Cheval Fugitive, would you? And I'm just dead in it, but you can obviously see it has had something done to it, which is mission accomplished, I suppose. I've pimped it pretty much, and that is going to be it for this episode. I wanted to try and get this customization out of the way fairly quickly, because I did the whole intro thing, which was about 5 minutes or so long, so I didn't want to make it too much longer than a normal episode. But anyway, guys, that is going to be the end of this episode here. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, I really appreciate it. If you could hit that like button and subscribe if you are new, and like I said, leave in the comments if you would like me to kind of show the car being blown up, or the car that I don't really want anymore being blown up, or just to say this car's gone. Or for the first episodes, maybe go for 2 kind of circuits around the characters each time showing you, then after that stop, in case it gets a bit too kind of repetitive. Or if it's a really important car, so it's quite an expensive supercar, but there's a nicer one I could do, then I might show you me blowing that up. But leave your opinion in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next one.